See, I've scattered you on purpose because you were disobedient to me. But one day, I'm gonna gather you after I've scattered you, and then everybody who treated you bad, wherever you were scattered, I'm gonna tear them up. Oh, they getting ready to they have no clue what I'm about to do to them. I'm gonna bring them to a full end. In other words, it'll be over for them. I've been telling this nation.
Bassghost, the Hebrew to international Jew, with some poetry and prophecy for my people. When this reaches you, know that nothing else matter. I'm from the tribe of Judah, internationally scattered. I pray for words to say to wake up my black people. The same ones bought us so you know when it was legal. The ones whose ancestors arrived here in chains, while others willfully came by boat and kept their name. We generated wealth for others while in bondage. The poorest in society while looking so astonished. Who fought to be free literally, and still today we grind. One of a kind, our presence is the evidence of a crime. No reparations, we made this nation great, the greatest in the world. Free labor, 400 years, hanging our men and raping our women and girls, and erasing our origin in this world. You can never understand or experience the plight of my people, the racism, the hate, and laws unequal. My very existence is the opposite of what America be. Everything's Eurocentric in stores, even on the TV. You can never know the America I live and see. See through the hypocrisy, the lies spewed blatantly. They wiped away my origin, my tongue, and ancestry, and dedicated the shortest month for our history. All I learned about is struggling and slavery. Like that's all my beautiful people out there was made to be. They broke us down mentally, psychologically. We've been uprooted like a tree, then they turn around and point to us like, why we so crazy? Our very name is a color or a continent. The scattered tribe of Judah, let that ring constant. We the only people that fit Bible prophecy. If you take the time to read the book properly, the bloodline of God, I'm not state property. In due time, judgment for the robbery of God's property, the beast monstrosity, atrocities, secret societies, bloodline families, the Confederacy. Y'all all in on it. Judgment on a global scale. I think I'll end on it. Yo, DJ Bassghost, baby, I had to get that off my chest, man.
All of these new fans, listeners who never gave rap a chance in the past, it's kind of hard for them to form an opinion about how good the music really is, because I think their judgment is clouded by all the garbage that's coming out on the radio and all the stuff that stays in rotation 24/7. It's kind of hard for these people to weed out all the good artists because they're mixed in with so many bad artists. And the quality of music is just garbage. Let's be real.
Express your opinion, whether it's something small like, being heartbroken, or something like police brutality or the government. Something that you guys feel that you have to get out. You have a lot of hatred, a lot of anger and resentment. Get it out. If you want simple music that's not technical, but the message and the voice is more powerful than,
I never been on TV, nor do I lust for fame, but these beats I be cooking up like crack cocaine. You never catch it, go suck it on the major labels cock. You can catch me doing local shows right up your block. I'm a fiend and sometimes I gotta get a quick fix. Trembling until I smoke a track to lay down the mix. Dreaming about looping beats at work, give me the fits. Digging for old songs to sample is how I keep my kick. At night I toss and turn, dreaming of flipping samples. Then I wake up, come out the studio with something substantial. I can't quit my day job, the reason's financial. If I'm low or not depends, it's very circumstantial. Like the crack game, the rap game is a handful. You gotta hustle to produce something that's tangible. I love the independent route, everything I handle. Control my own destiny, check this example. True freedom, independence, the American way. I refuse to be a debt slave starting today. Never run into some label begging them for help. I'd rather feel and keep my soul and just do it myself. Are you the type who think the universe revolves around you? You got the love for the art, or it's history too. They put you on the radio, you think that you're the nicest. That's why your music sounds cold, mechanical, and so lifeless. Chasing the fame, a major label crisis. Sold your soul into debt with no talent, now that's priceless. How do you expect to get the label money back? You're just a talentless hack, an image unrelated to rap. On life spectrum at the opposite end. I got love for the culture, that's where I begin. A man of principle, let the truth be told. Bassghost not for sale, so I can't be sold. I start with art from the heart, I can't fold. Make roll in myself, whatever sells is sold. I start out with love for the art itself. I love what I do first, and love is felt. Any money I make, I invest in self. Not running down fame, plus I got true wealth. As long as Bassghost is in good health, keep dropping albums with the aid of God's help. Promoting myself over every format, where the real hip-hop is where it goes be at. Bring rhymes to the studio on napkins and rap. I'm the cat that booking shows at the local laundromat.
Bassghost, baby.
DJ Bassghost, baby.
Hip hop was set out in the dark.
To the hip, the hop, you don't stop.
Hip hop was set out in the dark.
Okay, party people in the hop, you don't stop.
Hip hop was set out in the dark.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Hip hop was set out in the dark.
With the hip, the hop, you don't stop.
The U.S. nation, her location, poverty is what we face. The violence, gentrification, unemployment, oil wages on the news. The talking faces talk about the foreign places that my country be invading, but at home they keep evading the questions because they hating politicians. They so faking. Take care of home first, for God's saking. It should be no debating how our nation is decaying. If you're rich, then you're okay. If you're poor, you contemplate. It's so stressful in this containment. It's the trap, it's no escaping. This is more than entertainment. My hip hop highlights awareness. The street news wake up, fairness, while these other rappers careless. Look at the industry A-list, all they talk about the latest. They money, boy, it's shameless, but the poor people, they made us. DJ Bassghost, baby, had the DJ that's like Bass was the DJ, the industry can't take. Boom! Boom! Rappers like a 9mm to the brain. Hip-hop music would never be the same. What? Corporate entities corrupted the game.
Now let's get it all in perspective.
To the hip, the hop, you don't stop.
Now let's get it all in perspective.
To the hip, the hop, you don't stop.
Now let's get it all in perspective.
To the hip, the hop, you don't stop.
Now let's get it all in perspective.
It's like 1, 2, 3. Bassghost the DJ, longer the GEE. And if you wanna go to the tip top, stay independent in hip hop. Y-O-O. I said 1, 2, 3. Don't be a victim of corporate greed. And if you wanna go to the tip top, go independent in hip hop. Y-O-O.
2, 3.
Without further ado, let's go. Without further ado, let's go. Without further ado, let's go.
They're obviously doing all these different things for you, but you don't get it for free.
That's right.
And you got to pay it back, I'm assuming, right?
Oh,
so
no,
talk about
true.
being an artist and all that with a record label. Now, independent, why doing it that way? It might be a little harder road to hoe.
Right.
But who's going to get to keep the money?
That's right. Right.
Once upon a time, not long ago, MCs were original, unique individuals. Before social media, rappers they entertain by killing live shows and freestyling off the brain. Long before Wu-Tang would conquer the world, back in the days of high tops and Jerry curls, hip-hop was growing and gaining respect. Rappers had DJs with turntable sets. Before CDs, they recorded cassettes. The only beef was lyrical, nobody's in no casket. In America, the land of corporate greed, a plan came forth to kill the rap industry. They said hip-hop thing empowers the streets. We need to stop that or even profit off it at least. Next thing you know, came the glamour and gloss, and it seems like the art that we love is lost.
See how it sound, a little unrational. 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 See how it sound, a little unrational.
Every single rapper out here, they all sound the same. Corporate greed has won and the art is now lame. But don't put it to lyrics, just mumbling rap. Now it's up to the youth to take the art form back. Creativity is low, a few artists take risks. Instead of crafting from the heart, rappers now chase hits. To be hot now, you gotta sound like this. Now we're stuck in the rut of repetitiveness. But hip hop heads out there, there's still hope. While mainstream rappers at the end of their rope. The underground sounds a new world to explore, where rappers push the envelope and give y'all much more. Where rappers unrestrained and artists keep their soul with total freedom and total artistic control. Now my contributions to this jam is to inspire somebody the best way I can, because
see how it sound a little unrational. 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 See how it sound a little unrational.
They're obviously doing all these different things for you, but you don't get it for free.
That's right.
You got to pay it back, I'm assuming, right?
Oh,
so
no,
talk
that's
about
true.
being an artist and
Sure.
all that with a record label. Now, independent, why doing it that way? Might be a little harder road to hoe.
Right.
But who's going to get to keep the money?
That's right.
the U.S. nation, hood location, poverty is what we face. The violence, gentrification, unemployment, all the wages on the news. The talking faces talk about the foreign places that my country be invaded, but at home they keep evading the questions because they hating politicians. They so faking. Take care of home first, for God's saking. It should be no debating how our nation is decaying. If you're rich, then you're okay it. If you poor, you contemplate. It's so stressful in this containment. It's a trap, it's no escaping. This is more than entertainment. My hip hop highlights awareness. The street news with complete fairness. While these other rappers careless. Look at the industry A-list. All they talk about the latest. They money, boy, is shameless. But the poor people, they made us. DJ Bassghost, baby, had the DJ that's like, why da da day, why da 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 day. Bassghost, the DJ, the industry contain boom. Why da da day, why da 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 day. I rap it like a 9mm to the brain quan. Why da da day, why da 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 day. Hip hop music would never be the same. What? Why da da day, why da 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 day. Corporate entities corrupted the game. Look at the point of history that Ghost was born in. All these problems not facing us, domestic and foreign. Just in my short lifespan, things has come a very long way. No more dial-up, internet use of the phone line is crazy. I know I'm getting older, the world is growing colder. Believe it or not, prophecy is what the good book told ya. I'm at Dunkin' Donuts chilling with the window seat with my headphones on, right into one of my illest beats. I look up at the youth, they hanging out in the streets. Their world is so different from mine. Life is deep, although we both alive in the same present, on the same planet. Their worldview is different from mine. Don't take this for granted, it's God's planet. The generational gap ever expanding. But I don't give up on the youth or throw them in the same group. They're innovators, foundation layers. For them I say a prayer as my generation passes the baton till we dead and gone. Why da da day, why da 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 day. Bassghost, the DJ, the industry contain boom. Why da da day, why da 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 day. I rap it like a 9mm to the brain quan. Why da da day, why da 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 day. Hip hop music would never be the same. What? The song of God. Corporate entities corrupted the game. Like 1, 2, 3. Bassghost, the DJ, longer the GEE. And if you wanna go to the tip top, stay independent in hip hop. YOO. I said 1, 2, 3. Don't be a victim of corporate greed. And if you wanna go to the tip top, go independent in hip hop. YOO.
DJ Bassghost, baby.
Bassghost, baby.
DJ Bassghost, baby.
Okay, party people in the house.
I know you gonna dig this.
I'm big old something like this.
It's like 1, 2, 3.
Pull up that song, you know.
Israel light, no affiliation with modern Israel. This is real rejected Christ, resulted in this present deal. Identity stolen, while scattered court, rounded up, sold and born. Died before reaching the port and was thrown into the Atlantic. Were they the fortunate not to witness American terror from that era? It's two Americas, the privilege, heritage of the culture that's dominant. And the second is this, the enslavement, segregated, impoverished, the legally oppressed by the establishment of races. Dependent on your skin color, defines your struggle. You can't identify with my labor, especially if the system is rigged in your favor. Who is greater? If we're all in the image of the Creator. This is food for thought, I'm just a waiter, serving you clowns and imitators who took hip-hop, the culture I love, turned into music, advertising drugs, illegal activities of thugs, and oral sex, and quick to brag about killing your own black brother next, but won't grab text to kill execs who rip them off. I bet some rappers that promote killing your black brothers to death is silent when the cop takes an innocent black life. Yep, hip-hop's not just a form of entertainment, but used to expose the racists who used to hang out next and still in power, follow the money. All these rich companies made billions of my ancestors who lived their life on their knees. It was illegal for them to read, where the pursuit of freedom can leave them hanging from a tree. I'm not a scholar, but reading the Bible is plain to see the Israelites, they seem black to me. I see the parallels of ancient Egyptian slavery. I play the modern Moses, my life for my peoples. Got power exposes the corruption of the American corporation. I disclose this, it's unclassified. 6 liquor stores on one block. How can my community thrive? How can we survive? Inferior school system, the jail doors are open wide. Black people, you better make it damn sure if you try. Petty crimes, baby mama drama, gun charges. The courts are $1 billion industry, especially the penitentiary. It's easy money, that's why blacks get hit with more time. Y'all nothing but dollar signs. Please open up your mind. If black people united and got their house in order, we wouldn't lose so many sons and so many daughters to the beast who slaughters, that eats the flesh of my people like easy prey. Atheists, Christian, Muslims, if you black, hear what I've gotta say. See the world for what it really is today. Black lives matter, here on a short stay. DJ Bassghost, baby. America is a beautiful place to be. The land of opportunity, but a divided country, how can this be? The system is rigged to follow the money. For you to have success, you need privileged access. My country, historically, they don't want me. They prove it time again, trying to win. It's all good, but don't kill me, makes me stronger. Past sins need addressing, you can't run from it any longer. Shout out to DJ Longer the G.
And so the collision course is set. Unemployment rages at a major depression level in the black ghetto. But the bipartisan response is an anti-riot bill rather than a serious poverty program.
The minimal output of my musical ability maximizes the amount of my account's currency, transforming words into colors, painting on the canvas inside my art gallery. Album features masterpieces that's profound. The lyrical structure is scientifically sound. Around town I have my enemies surrounded in surround sound and sound clashes. Mixtape masterpieces mesmerize the masses and so after like the black box of aircraft crashes. I declare the fruits of my labor before my enemies in a soliloquy. That's why they never ever hear me. I create music out of love for it. I do it sincerely, not for the greed of the money, that's my only appearance, feel me. I'll never exchange the world for the price of my own soul. Not for the platinum, not for the gold, I'm doing me, that's how I roll. I'd rather get an audience by being true to self than put on the front just to accumulate some wealth.
Radio, suckers never play me.
Maximum frequency studio stereo.
Professional professor at this rap science.
Give me the mic so I can take it away. And it goes a little something like this.
Racist, everything about racist make me sick already. Judge inferior according to your sense. Cause what kind of world we living in? Hate based off of genetics or the melanin in your skin. You gotta be kidding. Certain groups hold authority and privileges without flaws. With the power of suppression through legality and laws. They have advantages in this society just being born. System favors them and wonder why others feel scorned. They look so surprised like what the hell is going on. When cries of injustice explode and the illusion is gone of equality. They dispute things so quickly. If you don't hear nothing else, don't miss this. Never judge a person based on the outward appearance, but the quality of their character with no interference. People out there, please hear this. The media is a part of the corporate elite. They can push your agenda if your pockets are deep. They can negatively spin you and blacklist you anytime, especially if you expose them by speaking your mind. I'm a social activist giving you the real every time. When I'm not making beats, I'm out there on my grind. The Pharisees asked Jesus for mad wonders and signs, but they couldn't see God in front of them because they were blind. Sometimes in life we gotta stop and smell the roses and appreciate life before the flesh decomposes. I heard somebody say life is not a bed of roses. What you hearing are thoughts vocalized, I disclose this. Over the breakbeat, the Bassghost, he composes. Hip-hop used to have conscious lyrics that exposes the corruption in society. Some of my heroes be public enemy. Yo, I grew up on them, the Juice Crew, LL, Eric B and Raquel. Tell it to my enemy. Even my friend, storing pride in my community. We go win. I'm not a conscious rapper, but let the healing begin.
After kidnapping millions of black people from Africa, stripping them of all human characteristics and relegating them to the role of cattle or animals, commodity, merchandise that could be bought and sold at will. And then 100 years since the Emancipation Proclamation, using every type of deceptive method to further us into slavery, called second-class citizenship, I think that it would take a whole lot of nerve for white people today to ask Negroes, do they hate me?
I really thank y'all for coming out tonight, especially on a night like this. Let me just tune up my guitar real quick. I'm just going to be speaking some thoughts from my heart and from my mind right now. A little freestyle here. The offspring of God, supernatural royalty in my blood, calling things into existence as if it always was. The noble knight, the holy priest, the innovator, scripture scholar, young king, all these things rolled into one. Beautiful girls, they holler, I take my time with each one. One in particular that I met on the run, and then she was so exotic, thought she was the one with the walk. It's like how the earth revolves around the sun. What I thought was love was just youthful lust. Put my heart in the palm of my hand, it got crushed. By experience, gotta watch these chicks. They run enough mind games like politics. All because the figures on my checks is 6. All because the cars in my garage is sick. All because I take these exotic trips. All because I murder every track when I spit. I'm tired of all the money hungry groupies. I need an African goddess to move me. I need an African goddess to soothe me. The TV, the internet, commercials and movies. My sister's bombarded by Eurocentric beauty. Subconsciously, subversive, you worship instinctly what the image of what they say a beautiful woman should be. Look at our history in this country. They bought and sold people, humiliated, degraded a whole family of people. The same country that said all men created equal, justified slavery by saying that my ancestors weren't people. Being half naked ain't how beauty's defined. Let that kick your hair, African beauty and features in you shine. With my natural strong sisters with the intelligent mind. Don't be left behind in the new world order. I want my black people Want my black children, my black daughters, and black sons to become successful and shine like the African sun. Doctors, lawyers, CEOs of tomorrow they become. But it starts now, the healing has begun. Black people kill black people. The police, they kill black people. Nobody respects us or sees us as equal. If we don't respect ourselves, nobody else will. Dignity and pride and love I instill into the next generation. Do music still, I'm not the best rapper, but at least I'm trying. At least I'm making songs addressing our youth dying. At least I'm not advertising drugs and alcohol y'all buying. At least I'm trying. I'm laying in the cut, analyzing. Put me out the rough, I'm a ghetto diamond. I'm just trying to make it up to Mount Zion. I'm just tired of hearing all the mothers crying. I wanna see the youth go far cause they trying. I just wanna spit positive with perfect rhyming. DJ Bassghost, baby. Thank you for listening to the album. A lot of work went into it. Revolutionary status. You know what I'm saying? Got some shout outs right now. Shout out first of all to God Almighty for keeping me alive and blessing me with the ability to be able to do this. Know what I mean? Shout out to Pastor P, Apostle Sidney Ramey, JCOD, Janet Maltsby. Shout out to DJ Longer than G, the best producer in the world. WGB Records. Shout out to Jayla, Darren from LIC, DJ Collapse, Romeo from the Barbershop, yo, Erica Rodriguez, Serenity, Amara Lee, my boy Ronnie. Before iPhones and Netflix and $300 cakes, it was rape and hanking, ocean blocks and iron shackles and whips. Now with these gangsters let their automatic spit or blocks of enemies. Usually it's the innocent that is hit. Why is my community constantly under siege? Why are we in poverty? Our mentality is a disease. We stuck closer together as a people during slavery. Look what we do with our freedom now, it's crazy. No need to go into politics or analyze it. We almost to the point of a violent uprising. They want to suppress the message I'm criticizing. You better take heed to the words I'm verbalizing. We give them ammunition for their dehumanizing. Eyewitness news gunshots. It's another mother crying. Look at them, they globalizing their power. They centralizing for the one world government. You in the way they colonizing. You can't call them out. Domestic resistance neutralizing. They flood you with drugs and guns cause you poor. It's brutalizing. So their global efforts continue without scrutinizing. The poor people overseas though, they take up guns and uprisings. Everywhere it's the same, different players, the same game. Our hoods are connected, Satan violates without no shame. Our oppression is their oppression, it's all the same. Palestine, Tibet, etc. Same struggle, different name. Bassghost, baby. Kicking actual facts in the city of Newark, New Jersey, you know what I'm saying? You feeling me? Reality.